Have you ever walked through your front door after a long day, only to find your favorite bed sheets or that expensive new cat bed completely shredded? Your first instinct is to look at your cat and think, why are you doing this to me? But here's the real question. Are you actually understanding their language? Or are you only seeing the world through human eyes? Most of us react by scolding or shooing them away because we are hurt or frustrated. But the truth is, behind this so-called destructive behavior is a message of deep instinct, insecurity, and even love. When we punish them without knowing why, we are doing more than just protecting our furniture. We are accidentally breaking the fragile trust they have in us. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to decode this mystery through 6 scientific truths about why cats scratch your bed. Let's learn how to listen to their silent language so you can build a bond that is stronger than ever. Number 1, marking their territory and creating a daily sense of familiarity. Have you ever wondered why cats choose to scratch the exact spot where they sleep rather than a random wall? The truth is, hidden right beneath the soft pads of their paws are special scent glands that release pheromones. A 2022 scientific report from the Journal of Small Animal Practice showed that about 68% of scratching behavior in a house cat's resting area is an effort to release these pheromones. When they scratch the bed, your cat is basically signing their name with their own unique scent. This affirmation means, this is my territory and this is a safe place. It is just like how we decorate our bedrooms to make them feel like our own. So here is a piece of advice. Try not to wash your cat's bed too often with strong smelling soaps or harsh chemicals. Completely washing away their scent strips them of their safe shield. Instead, let the bed dry in the sunlight or use an unscented, enzyme-based cleaner to leave a little bit of that comforting familiarity for them. Number 2, awakening the nesting instinct of their wild ancestors. Have you noticed that the act of scratching the bed, spinning around a few times, and then lying down looks a lot like cleaning up? Even though they live in modern apartments with warm blankets and soft mattresses, your cat's DNA still holds on to habits from thousands of years ago. Evolutionary biology research from the University of Bristol in 2021 explains that the wild ancestors of domestic cats often had to scratch leaves, part the grass, and dig up soft dirt to create a small hollow. This helped them chase away insects and hide themselves from predators before falling asleep. Data shows that up to 75% of modern house cats still trigger this instinct. They scratch to make the surface of the bed perfect according to their own wild standards. A little suggestion for you here is this. Next time you see your cat take a few swipes at the fuzzy blanket and then curl up into a ball, just smile. Let them finish their little ritual because they are simply making their bed to prepare for a beautiful dream. If you are seeing your own cat in these stories and are starting to understand their little hearts, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to stay until the end of the video because reason number 6 will definitely touch your heart and completely change the way you look at your furry friend. Number 3, a muscle stretching exercise after waking up. Have you ever noticed that your cat usually scratches the bed the hardest right after waking up from a long nap? Just like how we humans stretch our arms in the morning, scratching is an essential part of a cat's daily physical routine. In 2019, the World Veterinary Journal explained that the act of scratching, combined with stretching out their front legs, helps cats stimulate blood circulation. It clears away the buildup of lactic acid and stretches out their muscles after hours of sleeping, curled up in a tight ball. This is, in fact, a perfectly natural yoga routine. The solution here is very simple. Thoughtfully place a sturdy scratching post right next to your cat's bed or wherever they usually sleep. When they wake up, instead of digging their claws into your mattress, they will easily move over to the scratching post right next to them to complete their morning workout safely. Number 4, an instant emotional release when facing stress. Unlike the gentle scratching used for daily scent marking, does your cat ever suddenly scratch the bed in a restless, frantic way when strangers visit during a thunderstorm or right after you rearrange the furniture? This sudden outburst is known as displacement behavior. According to a 2023 study on animal behavioral psychology in the United Kingdom, scratching is a natural coping mechanism that helps cats reduce the stress hormone cortisol in their blood by up to 30%. When feeling extremely anxious with nowhere to run, your cat channels all of that tension into tearing at the softest nearby surface to comfort themselves. In these sensitive situations, please never yell at your cat for scratching, because your anger will only add fuel to the fire. Instead, gently observe what is making them so terrified. Try to remove the cause of their fear, or simply provide them with a dark, quiet hiding space to soothe their little soul. Number 5. The habit of maintaining their natural weapons. A cat's claws are an evolutionary marvel, but they actually grow in layers that wrap around each other, very much like the structure of an onion. Veterinary science has proven that when a cat scratches on grippy surfaces like mattress fabric or carpets, they are essentially shedding their claws. This scratching action helps remove the old, dull, and dead outer sheath, revealing a fresh, sharp, new claw underneath. If they are not allowed to scratch, their claws will eventually curve inwards and grow right back into their soft paw pads, causing them terrible, agonizing pain. The most sustainable solution I want to share with you is this. Make it a habit to check and trim your cat's nails every 2 weeks. Only clip the sharp white tips and be very careful to avoid the sensitive pink quick. When their claws are no longer too long and bothersome, the frequency of them destroying your furniture will drop significantly. Number 6, a cry for your love. And this is the most surprising and perhaps the deepest truth I want to share with you today. Have you ever seen your cat slowly approach your own bed, take a few scratches, and sneakily look back at you with those big, round eyes? According to behavioral analysis from experts at Cornell University in 2020, up to 45% of scratching behaviors done right in front of an owner do not stem from physical needs. Instead, it is a form of attention-seeking behavior. Cats are incredibly smart. They quickly figure out a simple rule. Every time I scratch this mattress, my human will immediately run over, look at me, and talk to me. For a lonely little soul, being scolded is still 1,000 times better than being completely ignored. They scratch your things simply because they are desperately craving your attention. Instead of getting angry, I hope you will try this. Take a moment to reflect on the amount of time you are spending with your furry friend. Put your phone down and set aside just 15 minutes every day to truly play and interact with them using a wand toy or a laser pointer. When their emotional needs are fully met, your cat will never need to resort to destructive ways to force you to look at them ever again. Conclusion and the message of empathy. In conclusion, when we look through the lens of science and empathy, we can see that a cat scratching the bed is never just pointless mischief. Whether they are leaving their scent to create a safe space, awakening their wild survival instincts, releasing invisible psychological stress, or sending a desperate message begging for your love and attention, understanding this unspoken language is the ultimate key to unlocking a deep, trusting, and warm bond between you and your four-legged friend. Now that you know all of this, are you ready to change your perspective? Will you trade your frustration for compassion the next time you see your little one scratching away at their favorite bed? Thank you so much for watching until the very end and for putting in the effort every single day to be an amazing cat parent. If you found this video helpful, please share your own cat story in the comments section below so we can chat. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue this journey of exploring the inner world of cats together in our next videos. Goodbye, and see you next time.